I will not let you get away with this, Frieza! Oh, a monkey with blue hair? I am no longer Goku. I am Kakarot. Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news and speculation here on the channel for the story mode. Let's finally talk about this. So I wanted to expand more upon how I think the story mode's going to work and just my speculation on what we might potentially see. And obviously, I want to go over some of the stuff that you guys are coming up with in terms of the what-if story, okay? If you guys didn't already, see from the trailer, which we're going to go over the extra trailer here in just a second, it shows that you can choose different paths. They even state it here on the official site. It says, blaze a new path, conquer the action-packed battles from the beloved original story, or discover and unlock new encounters for your favorite Z fighters and more. You can relive your favorite moments from the series through cutscenes you can experience from the perspectives of 8 characters, okay? So this is a big thing for this game. This isn't something foreign to the Tenkaichi or Sparking series. There have been what-if story mode things that you can do, but this is a little bit different, okay? Because you have that ability to choose which path you want to take during the entire story, okay? What-if story battles and, just the what-if story mode, at least for, for example, Tenkaichi 3 or even, Raging Blast, those were more of just, you would select them in, its own specific thing, right? It's own kind of mode or category, okay? They were the what-if stories, where it's for example, oh, what if, Goku and Raditz teamed up, or, just for an example, right? So yeah, this is major, and this is going to make the game really, really big in terms of just the story in general, okay? Now, another feature that they're adding here is the custom battle mode or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what the official name of it is, but it says create, play, and share. As we saw in the actual, cutscenes and stuff, we have, they're showing it right here. My head might be covering it, but it shows Trunks and Vegeta during the Cell Saga at the Cell Games actually doing a duo team-up father-son final flash to Cell and blow them away, right? So it says recreate your favorite battles from throughout the Dragon Ball story, or set up your dream story battle with your favorite characters. Share your creations with other fans and experience the battles brought to life by imaginations around the world. This is also a big major feature and what a lot of people are excited about, okay? This is something that's going to keep the game alive for a very long time. The replay value on this game with this mode is going to be huge. I think it might be a little bit more similar to Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. There was kind of a custom, create your own, not necessarily story because, it's Dragon Ball Heroes and it's kind of like a turn-based system, but create your own custom battles and share them online for others to experience. Now, I do not know how intricate this will get, if it's going to actually have really, really crazy cinematic cutscenes. I don't think they're going to get too crazy. I think there will be some generic cutscenes that, certain characters will stick with. How I can explain this the best is maybe kind of like Xenoverse 2 custom characters, or just the Xenoverse 2 story in general, or even Xenoverse 1. I think that's a better example. You know how your CAC has all the generic animations, but it's your CAC that you made, right? Maybe it's going to be something like that where, certain characters, they'll have certain actions or whatever that they're using. Or maybe these are just, things that are already kind of there in the game for you to use, but obviously you have that ability to choose which ones you want. Now, I know the explanation on that is not great. Again, I'm just getting ideas right now, and I would love to know what you think, how intricate this will get. I definitely think it'll be kind of like Mario Maker, where, there is, to a certain extent, a lot of freedom, okay? That's definitely going to be part of it. And the fact that you can share it online, just like Mario Maker, for example, and have people try it out and maybe give you feedback or whatever, I think that'd be cool. And that's something that I'm personally really excited for, that I want to try out, especially for my community. Depending on how crazy this gets, I still want to be able to do a series where, I have you guys, the viewers or whatever, make your own story and then share them with me, and I'll play them on the channel. I think that would be a really cool thing. But y'all let me know down in the comments if you think that would be sick or if maybe you don't care. Okay. So shout out to my boy R Creeps, because he goes a little bit in depth with how he thinks the story mode will go, and I absolutely agree with everything that he's saying here. So he said, as I thought, Sparking Zero's story mode will be more akin to Budokai 3's, okay? I've seen a lot of people compare this story mode to Budokai 3 to where you have that, 8 character, or like, a limited amount of characters that you can select from and take their path and their story and see it from like their perspective. Now, in the actual trailer, which we'll point out in just a second, I mean, you're seeing it kind of right here. The character that you choose, you're literally seeing everything from their perspective. Okay, you can see Goku, he's doing the bye guys, and you see his point of view, this first-person point of view. I think that's going to be a really cool thing to have. Okay, having kind of like a first-person perspective as a Dragon Ball character is really, really, it's a nice little thing, right? And they're literally saying it right there. Okay, you can experience it from the perspectives of the 8 characters, right? So you can play through the story of one of 8 characters selected, and he also says that the custom battle could possibly be the new Ultimate Battle, which was a feature, I believe, in Tenkaichi 3, if I recall correctly. I didn't really dabble into this one too much, but from what you can see on this, it says this is a battle simulator that will repeat training in battles. Now, this one wasn't as, it's not, I don't think it's going to be this, you can't really compare it to this. I think this is going to be a little bit more intricate and have a little bit more customization and freedom, but I think it's definitely going to be similar to that Ultimate Battle feature, okay? A simulation, in a sense, okay? Sim Dragon, that's what they call the mode or whatever, the battle simulator, okay? Make your own kind of battles and have people try them out or whatever. I believe this was better suited for the Wii version, because I think that did have online. The PlayStation version was kind of weird. It was like this disc thing. You can see disc fusion. You had to do some like disc thing. Again, I didn't really play this one too much, okay? But that's definitely a good example of what we could kind of see the foundation of the custom battle mode thing, right? So yeah, the story for Budokai 3, it did have not an open world, like full open world thing, but you did have kind of that exploration feature. I think this might actually return, okay? I'm not confirming that. I just feel like it would work really well with this type of story mode. We'll definitely see, but, you choose your character, you can kind of customize them, give them, it's almost like an RPG, a little bit of an RPG type of thing, okay? Give them different values and stat distribution and stuff for each character that you're choosing, and just making them more, powerful and leveling them up and everything, giving them potentially, new forms, new skills, etc., etc., okay? It's going to be a lot of fun, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun. I can guarantee that this story mode it's going to go hard, right? So let's go into the actual trailer itself, and I want to kind of break down a couple of things that, maybe you missed or you didn't understand. All right, guys, let's go and play back the actual, like, story mode part. It says, fight as a legend. You can see they're going to have similar cutscenes in terms of how it's going to work with, the story being similar to more like Tenkaichi 3, where it's not going to be like Kakarot, where it's going to be like pre-rendered or whatever. It's going to just be all in-game engine stuff. And it definitely looks like there's going to be motion capture. You can see with the characters themselves, how they move and everything. I think Jump Force did something similar to that, but you're seeing it how, for example, like Krillin, the way he's moving, his actual animations and stuff, it just looks like an actual like person like that's just like actually standing there or whatever. It's a little bit funny looking, but overall I think it's going to be good, okay? You can see the same thing with the special beam cannon. These are things that are already part of the main story, but you see that part right there, the perspective, you're Goku in this specific scenario, and you're getting blasted by a special beam cannon again, Goku doing the bye guys, and it shows it from his perspective, right? So this part right here, reclaim new possibilities. This is the what if path selection, okay? So this right here was a major thing. Man, when I first saw this, I got so excited, okay? So this is, I think, right before they fly off to go, challenge and fight Raditz, okay? So Piccolo says, or Goku says, no matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Again, it's from your perspective, okay? So you could work with Piccolo, or you could go at it alone, okay, showing the different choices and paths, okay? If you go at it alone, it shows, you know, Raditz there in the corner or whatever. So I assume if you go at it alone, Krillin tries to follow you, okay? So then that scenario might lead to, I don't know, Krillin dying? I have no idea. Or maybe Krillin's the one that kills, does a Destructo Disc to Goku and Raditz. I don't know how this would work, okay? But this is definitely the other path that you can take. And this cinematic right here looks fantastic, right? Now, this was the big one that everybody got excited about, okay? Especially me, okay? When I was watching the trailer itself, I was just so blown away by everything that was happening that I didn't really notice that this was part of this. I mean, obviously, this part was Saiyan Saga, but you can see right here, this is what if Great Ape Vegeta killed Krillin and Goku went Super Saiyan early, okay? Like, that's nuts, man. That's going to be really, really fun and cool just to see. And these are things that fans have, like, come up with, you know, years ago, right? So that's going to be sick. And then, of course, we have this one right here, which is, I assume part of, I mean, it could be a what-if story or it could be part of that custom battle mode thing, right? But those are kind of the story mode things that they really wanted to convey to us, is that there are different paths that you can take and different outcomes that are going to really change up the game a lot, okay? Again, I don't know how crazy it's going to get, but it's already, you know, seeming to be absolutely insane with, you know, something like this, okay? This is something I've always wanted to see. You know, Goku, what if he went Super Saiyan early, okay? What if it gets as crazy as what if Goku goes Super Saiyan Blue versus Kid Buu? You know, something stupid like that. I don't know if that would be that crazy, but again, I have no idea how this will work, but you know, the different paths that we can choose. Xenoverse 2 recently has been doing this, right? They've been doing this with their, you know, DLC story, okay? The different paths that you could take. There was one where it's like, oh, GT Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 4 and kills baby Vegeta. Or you could do Goku's path and have him kill baby Vegeta, right? So that's going to be really cool. And I hope we can see more team-ups like this. This could just be a generic team-up animation, kind of similar to how like Kale and Caulifla have theirs, Goku Black and Zamasu has theirs, Goten and Trunks has theirs, right? That could be what this is, okay? I definitely think a duo Final Flash isn't anything, you know, groundbreaking. It's definitely cool, right? So, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to break down in terms of, like, the actual story itself, maybe things that you potentially missed. So moving on, I wanted to kind of go over my predictions of the potential 8 characters that we can choose from. Again, I don't know if there will be more, or if it'll be rotating characters out depending on the saga that you're at. Like, for example, the Buu saga, maybe, you know, you could rotate out Krillin, or actually maybe like Tien and like Yamcha, since they didn't really do too much during that saga, and maybe rotate them out to be like Goten and Trunks or something. Maybe that'll be a possibility. And maybe in Dragon Ball Super, you can rotate Trunks out to do, I mean, the Z Trunks that you're seeing here on screen for like, I guess the DVS version of Trunks, etc., etc. You guys know what I mean? So these are the 8 core characters that I feel like have the most material and the most, you know, amount of stuff that you can do in terms of their own perspectives, okay, throughout the story, okay? Obviously, we'll have Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, Piccolo. Those are kind of like the top 3, okay? They really, really contributed, especially to the core and entirety of Dragon Ball Z in general, right? And that's what the story has been focused on. We got our confirmation from an interview that the story mode is going to be focused mainly on the beginning of Z, from the Raditz saga to the end of Dragon Ball Super, okay? That's what they stated, right? I don't know if that was just on the spot, on the fly, they just said it, and maybe there are things that they're not trying to spoil for us. Maybe potential OG Dragon Ball you unlock later. Same thing with GT, you unlock that later. And then maybe even movie saga stuff, okay? We'll see. We'll definitely see. But Krillin, Yamcha, and Tien, I do think that even though they don't have as much material as the other 4 characters, they definitely play a huge role in the Z story. And they can definitely contribute, and you know, I would love to see their own perspective, especially when it comes to what if stuff. Like, what if Yamcha survives, you know, during the Saiyan saga? He doesn't get blown up by a Cyberman, and what if he just kicks ass, right? You know, just something like that. What if Tien, you know, contributed more during the Buu saga, right? We did see Tien during the Buu saga, but we just didn't see enough of him, right? We definitely saw Krillin and Yamcha, I would say, more. They didn't really do too much, especially Yamcha. He didn't do, like, jack shit for the most part. But same thing with Piccolo. You know, we didn't see too much of him actually fighting necessarily, but we did see him help out with Fusion, and he was there, you know, with Goten and Trunks. He's definitely there you know, more than, for example, like, you know, Yamcha and Tien. Okay, and same thing with Krillin. He was there a decent amount too. Okay, but again, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Trunks, those are, you know, the big ones, right? They're going to have the most material. Goku's going to have probably 90. Actually, you know what? Goku might have a lot, and I think Gohan might have a lot. I think those two characters will probably have the most, and then it'll probably be Vegeta and then like Trunks as well, right? But yeah, I think there's definitely a possibility that we can maybe switch, like, they'll rotate characters out depending on the saga. I would love to see Goten and Trunks, Gotenks, you know, all that good stuff too. But yeah, that's how I think the story mode will go, okay, in terms of the 8 characters, you know, being more akin to Budokai 3, having that, you know, custom battle mode similar to that, you know, Sim Dragon thing in Tenkaichi 3 and stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and have some fun here for the last part of this video, and let's go over some of the ideas that you guys came up with. What if Goku was betrayed and locked in the time chamber? Okay, shout out to my boy Smug. It's my boy Smugstick. Like, that's the one, right? All right, guys, so on my YouTube community page, I asked y'all, what kind of what-if stories do you want in Sparking Zero? And please, definitely comment down below on this video. I love reading your ideas because there were a lot of fun ones. We're not necessarily saying that this is actually what will happen or if it's going to get as intricate as some of these ideas that, you know, I've already kind of read through. But some of them are really cool, and some of them might actually work, okay? I'm excited. Let's talk about this. So, we have one, Raditz actually being relevant again. Could be similar to how it was in, I think it was Tenkaichi 3 story. It was like Brotherly Fate or something. I forgot exactly what it was called, but you had, you know, a what-if scenario where Goku and I think Raditz, it was kind of like the Masako X one or whatever. I believe it was called Dragon Ball R, if I'm not mistaken. I really did enjoy his full story on that and everything. And it's a long thing, right? Basically, kind of like Raditz turning good, teaming up with Goku, you know, I guess potentially Vegeta and all that stuff like in the future. Just an idea. It's a great concept. I think that'd be kind of cool, okay? I'm not exactly sure if that's what they meant. Maybe Raditz becomes like some ultra super crazy villain that returns from the dead or something like that. Maybe something like that. Maybe that's what they were going for. Here's another good one. Future Gohan surviving the androids and meeting Goku Black. Yes, I love this one. This one is definitely one that I think could happen in the game itself, right? What if future Gohan, you know, didn't actually die and Trunks is there too, okay? Or what if, you know, Trunks died and future Gohan, you know, was alive, okay? Instead, like just a small reversal, right? It's a very small change, you know, at its core, but the implications are going to be insane, right? You know, just that's what it is. Whenever you change something in the past, you know, the future and everything gets completely not screwed up necessarily, but like the path is so different, okay? It changes so much. But yeah, that would be really cool because we saw in that trailer at the very end, Gohan's like, we speculated that he was talking to Goku Black, like, I don't know who you are, but you're not going to destroy this world, right? That could just be generic quote or whatever, but I would really like this one. I think you guys will like this one too. What if they teamed up, okay? And what if future Gohan, you know, reached a newer, higher level of power, and, you know, Trunks, same with him. What if they were strong enough to be able to team up together and fight off, you know, Goku Black and Zamasu and stuff, right? Future Gohan going to the past instead of Trunks. Yes, again, similar to, like, what if Trunks died, you know, during that timeline, and future Gohan was the only one left. He was the sole survivor, and he had to go. Okay, that would be a great interaction between him and Goku, and him and even Gohan, right? Like the present day Gohan, okay, little younger kid Gohan. What is he, like 7, 8 years old at that time? And he sees his future self. Like, that would be kind of wild, right? Yeah, some like Back to the Future shit. Okay, would it like absolutely destroy them? Would they just get erased? No, obviously they wouldn't. Okay, we saw future Trunks and kid Trunks interact before. Okay, so I would like to see that with future Gohan and a younger kid Gohan. I would like that interaction. That'd be kind of cool, right? Oh my god, think about how many. Just think about the amount of different voices and voice acting and recordings that these you know, voice actors would have to have done for this game, dude. It's gonna be crazy. Krillin killing Vegeta back in the Saiyan saga with the sword. Yeah, big one, right? He was gonna do it. Goku said, don't do it. He goes, let him live. What if he killed him instead? And Goku just said, fuck it, just kill that bitch, right? So if he killed him, the implications would be insane. Vegeta would have never, you know, gone to Namek, never came back to Earth with them, never teamed up with them, never joined them, okay? Vegeta is such a core, strong character that's part of the team now, okay? If he's not there, like, damn, bro. That's good. That would be insane. What if Vegeta transformed the Super Saiyan to fight Frieza in the Frieza saga? Yeah. What if, for example, Goku died or Goku never made it, okay, and Vegeta was the one that attained the Super Saiyan transformation, okay? I don't know what would have unlocked it for him. Somebody would... they would had to have died, but, like, I don't know. It's just a what if, right? Goku going Super Saiyan early during the Saiyan saga is another crazy one, right? That we already see confirmed and everything. Gine, meeting her son and grandson. I love that idea. Unfortunately, she's not a confirmed character in the game right now. Maybe she will be, I guess because she's part of Dragon Ball Super Broly. I don't know, man. That would be a cool one. We did get that interaction in Dragon Ball Fusions, though. Play Dragon Ball Fusions, okay? That's my PSA. What if Gohan kept training after the Cell games, okay? Yeah, I guess that would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm not really too keen on that one, just because it's like I don't know what the implications would be. He would just be stronger or as strong as he was. Like, he just kept up with his training. Like, would he have unlocked Super Saiyan 3? Like, that's the only thing I can think about. Like, he already knows Super Saiyan 2. He can already go Super Saiyan 2. So it's like, what would be the greater power? Like, would he have learned how to get to tap into Super Saiyan 3? I don't think he would have, right? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't fit Gohan's character for me. Obviously, it would be a cool scenario and it's different. And I appreciate, somebody, bringing that up. But people just really, really want Gohan to always be training. Like, give the man a break, okay? I think, let him do what he's going to do, his passion, his, job and everything. And I know I'm getting super into being attached to this character, like, as if, like he's a real person. But, realistically, you think about it. That's why Gohan is so relatable, because, he's got that human side. Let him, follow his dream of becoming a scholar or whatever. And that's what he did. He went to school. He beat Cell, right? He already beat Cell. Like, I understand. I totally get it. Okay, I get that, Gohan should keep up with his training, but, let him also study and stuff, too. I don't think this would have been all that super different. Like, that's the only thing. He would attain a greater form of power, and that would have been, I guess it would have been Super Saiyan 3, but I mean, he eventually got Ultimate as a potential unlock type of thing, so it's like, I think it turned out fine, in my opinion. Maybe the only thing that we would have seen differently was, he beats the Bora, I guess. Or actually, maybe that would be a crazy implication, okay? He would have been strong enough to beat the Bora. Vegeta wouldn't have gotten super pissed, I guess, and like, I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, man, I don't know. Y'all let me know if in the comments, okay, if that would be a thing. If he kept up with his training after the Cell games, give me cool ideas of, like, what the major implications would be. Maybe it wouldn't have led to Vegeta becoming Majin. I don't think so. I think Vegeta kind of already made up his mind, okay? I remember him saying that, the whole reason why he was just like, he was so done with everything was when he saw Goku was hiding that extra power versus Yakon, right? I'm pretty sure that was the thing that triggered him, not Gohan necessarily. So I don't know why I thought about it like that, but I don't know. It is what it is. Now, there are a lot here. What if Gohan, Future Gohan survived and went Super Saiyan 2? That's a cool one, right? We did get something similar to that in Shin Budokai Another World, where I think he unlocks Super Saiyan 2 and also gets Potential Unleashed. Pretty cool, right? What if Vegeta killed Frieza in Resurrection F? Yeah, he didn't get that chance, right? What if Gohan caught the Potara? Major one. A lot of people want to see Gohan if he wasn't Butterfingers, and Goku if he just didn't throw like absolute shit. Okay, that combo of them just fucking up everything. Like they were just trying to not fuse. And I don't blame him. Fusing with your son that way is kind of crazy, right? But hey, I still would like to have seen the result. Obviously, I don't think they would make a whole new character. Maybe, though. Maybe. Imagine if the secret character in that DLC, pre-order bonus or whatever is Gohan, right? Oh my god, that would be so cool. A lot of people brought this one up. Okay, what if Gohan and Goku fused together instead of the result being Vegeta? Okay, what if Gohan instead of Vegeta? Would have been insane. What if Broly was sent to Earth with Goku? Okay, interesting, right? What if they like teamed up, or Goku, ended up having to fight Broly or whatever on Earth in a sense, right? What if Trunks destroyed the Android 18 before Cell could absorb her or whatever? Hey, what if Goku and Vegeta went into the time chamber together? What if Goku and Vegeta got locked in the time chamber and betrayed by Mr. Popo, okay? Would there be something crazy that goes on in there? I don't know. Gohan going in with Trunks would also be really cool, okay? You know, that relationship that they have. Gohan at that time doesn't really fully understand the scope of the relationship that him and Trunks have, okay, because it's in the past or whatever, but Trunks definitely does. So I think that, you know, combo of them working together and understanding each other, you know, Trunks probably explaining like, hey, you were my mentor in the future, you know, you were my best friend, you were like a brother to me, you know, I think that would have really resonated with Gohan as, you know, a character and everything. That would be sick. I would love that too. Okay. What if Roshi went with the team to Namek? That would have been funny. What if Vegeta accepted to use the Potara a second time to fight Kid Buu? That's a realistic one I could actually see happening, okay? What if Vegeta versus Kid Buu? Could be fire. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that would have been the time that he got a W. Because these are what if scenarios, we could finally see Vegeta get his W, okay? What if Vegeta, I was going to say, you know, did it like fought and beat Super Buhan, but no. He did that intentionally. He did not. He wanted to rescue the you know, Goten, Trunks, Gohan, and Piccolo, right? So yeah, maybe not that one, but the Kid Buu one is definitely realistic. Okay, he could have absolutely bodied Kid Buu, right? What if Yamcha fought in the Universe 6 tournament or even the Tournament of Power? These smaller implications, same thing. What if Buu fought in the Tournament of Power? These characters, okay, they were there and they could have had that opportunity, but we never got to see it. Small implications like that, small changes would have been a cool, you know, interaction. Okay, I think there might actually be a story, I think that was shown in the actual trailer where, I could be wrong about this, but it could just be like a generic fight where Hercule's at the Tournament of Power, but you see Bergamo in the background, they're on the Tournament of Power, and Hercule's there. So what if Hercule, you know, joined with Buu, okay, instead? That would have been kind of crazy, right? Again, Gohan actually catching the Potara earring and fusing with Goku in the Buu saga. Would be crazy, right? Beerus waking up in GT. Again, no confirmation yet of GT, but that would have been cool, right? So yeah, I would love to sit here and go over all of them. Just some really good ideas from all of y'all. Thank you guys for submitting them and commenting and interacting with me as always. This game gets me so excited. We are eating, y'all. We are eating. There's no anime currently going on right now, but Dragon Ball, I love it so much. And the video games are carrying the series right now with stuff like this, okay? The replay value is going to be insane. The amount of cool things that you guys are going to come up with and share online for people to try out, okay? Even if there's a what-if scenario that isn't actually present as a path that you can take, make your own, right? Oh my God, it's going to be great. Ah, it's so good. It's so good to be a Dragon Ball fan right now. This truly does feel like the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. So thanks for watching. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions, ideas, what if scenarios, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell, and man, I am out.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.